Yeah, what'd he say?
Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson.
I didn't never say more talented. I just said I think he's the next I think Mike got it, but he's the next best thing. He's the closest we're ever going to see to Mike. That's what I said.
Tank's reasoning was Chris Brown is a better producer, dancer, better vocalist.
Not better dancer. It's close.
Better vocalist, and I forgot what was the other criteria he used. And he was saying that a lot of Mike, everybody's gonna say, well, the catalog and the songs. He's like, well, a lot of that is the great team and amazing team you had around him.
Quincy Jones.
And Chris Brown doesn't have that support.
Yeah.
Chris Brown got joints too, though.
He does. He don't have Michael Jackson.
No. Well, who does?
I think Tank wasn't there with Mike when Mike was making that stuff, so that's difficult for him to make that argument. Yeah. But I respect Tank and his music acumen.
Mike had Berry Gordy. Like again, at any point, correct me if I'm wrong. Mike had Berry Gordy, right?
I mean, early in Motown with what you call it, but it wasn't Berry Gordy.
Quincy Jones, I think, was probably more so.
So it's tough because I feel like Chris Brown has that whole Rihanna situation that stunted his career. So it's almost really hard to see what it could have been if that didn't get in the way. Yeah. Because prior to that, he had acting too. That shit kind of stopped after the Rihanna shit. But remember, he was doing movies, so he probably would have had acting credits and shit like that, or whatever else. He had endorsements that went away. Yeah. I mean, the level of success he has, despite how many people are rooting against him and don't fuck with him, I do think speaks to the level of talent.
Yes, but even that period of his career before Rihanna, it wasn't comparable to Michael Jackson up until his first album.
Fact.
Nobody was.
Fact.
But also, Michael Jackson wasn't by himself.
And we're going to lose.
He was in the Jackson 5.
And if you take just off the wall, Chris Brown wasn't.
But just saying.
I understand what you're saying, however, but none of them other niggas was ever going to be Mike.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's just what it is.
Mike was a child superstar. He's a prodigy.
Like he was a prodigy. He stood out even when 5, 6, 10 years old. So Mike was Mike. So I see what you're saying. That's what garnered his attention, but the success came solely from Mike.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Sure.
So I just feel like it's easy to say nobody's ever going to be close to Mike. And I agree with you. That did hinder Chris Brown's success a little bit. Yeah. However, there was never going to be another Mike. So this is the closest we was ever going to get with or without the Rihanna shit and all of that other stuff. He was never going, like he said, son, at that lead up, even if he would have blossomed into a huge celebrity success and all of that, it was already so like just leagues underneath of what Mike had already seen and it was exposed to. Mike had to do the mask, the COVID mask in the 90s. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had to wear a COVID mask because they could see the shape of the nigga. Though. It was, that's not the reason.
I think some people shouldn't be compared.
You just like the nigga, man, so you want to make jokes. That's cool.
No, wait.
That was valid, though, because the shit dead fell off. All that off the propofol. It dead fell off. That's valid. It's mad funny. However, Mike dead had to disguise himself and still was plagued and mobbed with people. Chris Brown can't go outside either. He's a celeb.
Chris Brown, I could say is a better dancer than Mike.
Nah.
Wait.
100%.
Just hear me out. Chris Brown is a better dancer than Mike.
Michael Jackson never did a flip. No.
Dog.
He didn't have to.
Dog. Chris Brown's a better dancer.
Bitches was falling off. They fell out off the visual.
Chris Brown don't do that.
It's a fact.
Mike pull up. He don't say nothing yet. The nigga don't have the microphone yet. He didn't make a sound, a noise, or nothing. He look at the bitch and they faint.
Yeah.
They back Mike out. Like he was some form of weapon. They backed Mike out and they died. And there's people. My nigga, there's actual people that died from seeing Michael Jackson.
That's a fact.
Look it up. There's no other niggas that did. They died from seeing Mike.
He's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
They died. Listen to what I'm saying. You're not.
I am.
They looked at Mike and Medusa. My nigga died.
Medusa's funny.
Niggas died off the visual of Mike.
Yeah.
So I can say
you
Chris
can't.
Brown. Hold on. I can say Chris Brown's a better dancer than Mike.
No.
I can say Chris Brown is as talented
Fam,
as
if he would have flipped,
singer.
if he would have flipped, they would have bombed the stadium. He couldn't flip. He was limited in what he can do. That's why he just moonwalked on niggas.
Was too much.
If he would have flipped, he would have died. He would have died in there. It's too much. It would have combusted in the shit.
Too powerful.
It's wild. Come on, my nigga. That nigga's levels was 999.
It's too powerful.
That nigga's sliders is all the way up.
Roster play 99?
So
Come
what
on,
I'm saying
fam.
is,
Come on.
You can do all of the comparisons of Chris Brown's a better dancer, Chris Brown's a better singer, and all that, and you could debate.
He's not
that.
a better singer.
Hold on.
He's definitely not a better singer than
You
Mike.
can't say
Okay.
that. That shit is
You could
ridiculous.
debate that.
Yeah.
You can't debate it.
For some reason, when you
Dog,
combine,
there was no auto-tune, no none of that.
Yeah.
Mike was really
He was
vocalizing.
really singing.
Same with Chris.
Chris Brown could sing. It's a fact.
Like,
Yeah.
he's,
Mike got it. Nigga, there was no help. You remember this nigga was just singing into a fucking hairbrush and shit like that.
Have you ever?
That's a fact.
But he was also.
Dog, they
What I'm
lit the
saying
nigga
is-
on fire and made it seem like it was an accident because they was hating.
Have you ever heard?
Melted my boy
fact.
down and he still kept
this
singing.
bitch-ass nigga.
I want to love you.
Have you ever heard
Still
some of his
get it
reference
off.
tracks?
Pause. You bugging.
You ever heard of Michael Jackson's reference tracks?
Yeah.
When he's
He
doing,
sings every single.
every part.
Yeah.
he does the
every harmony.
the instruments with his voice.
Yeah.
Correct.
He does
Correct.
every part of the
Nigga,
harmony.
what,
That's
what
crazy.
I'm
He's
saying
Nigga,
is,
Mike is him.
Yeah.
That's it. Ain't
But
no
He
other
shouldn't be
Mike.
compared to. We
if
gotta
you
stop comparing
if you
people to Mike.
There we
combine,
go.
The closest
if you
we
What's
got-
wrong? What's just wrong with just
Okay,
being the new,
but just
the,
don't.
the Chris Brown?
Yeah, just
You're not the
compare
new
to Mike.
anything.
I
You just
agree.
the Chris Brown.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And this is just the Mike. When niggas is talking about NBA players, NFL players, you can't be the new Barry Sanders. You'll never be.
Yeah.
You could just be the Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
And then after Emmitt, you'll be the
Whatever.
the Marshall Faulk or the whoever. You feel me? Niggas ain't never be Mike. Niggas will never be
Yeah,
Cole.
you can't
Niggas will
be-
never be
can't.
LeBron.
Jordan.
It'll never happen.
Can't be
Niggas
these
will
people.
never be Michael Jackson. And it's unfair because you're taking away from Chris Brown's brilliance by even comparing the nigga.
It's a fact.
It is no comparison. Dog, if you look it up, they backed Mike out like he was some form of a gift, like a weapon to the people, and they died, nigga. You understand though, son, the mystique you have to build up for that?
There's only one.
But I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is you can have all those comparisons.
It's nothing like that
hold
again.
on.
and they'll
If
never
you
will
were to
be.
take,
They never
if you
will
were to
be.
take like whatever X factor or unexplainable thing about Michael Jackson, that's like something that doesn't exist anymore.
Correct.
The closest thing is maybe like whatever Beyonce shit got, but even
and it's
that,
not close.
wait, but even that doesn't make sense because Michael Jackson would land in fucking Africa and niggas didn't have TVs and they would know who Michael Jackson was.
Off the vibe. Niggas knew. My son was just he was a vibration. Pause.
Word.
It will shake the shit up. Mike
As
step.
soon as he landed, they knew Michael Jackson was here.
Niggas in Denmark is bitches.
Word.
He said, look at the titties, look at the titties. Mike is just playing around. It was a vibe, it was an aura. Mike was different. So it's just not fair. And I know you want to make a joke and say
And
some
the kids
gay
ran.
shit. And say some gay shit about Mike.
And the
Mike
kids ran
wasn't
away.
gay. Watch your mouth.
All right.
But like I
Imagine
said,
if
son,
Mike had
got it.
social media.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Here, shut it down.
It wouldn't make sense.
Couldn't do it. Nigga, they
Say it,
couldn't
Reg.
do it.
Say
It
Reg.
wouldn't make sense.
They couldn't do it. First of all, yo, all right, my nigga.
Say it, right?
When
What
he landed in
am
Africa
I
and
supposed
all
to
the
fight
kids-
you? I'm on your side. I don't know Mike.
That's a fact.
I'm on your side. I'm just saying, watch your mouth,
Yeah.
though, my nigga. This
Why?
is a legend.
He is a
This is
legend.
the most legendary nigga.
is-
no.
he is a legend.
I'm gonna say gay shit.
No, I'm not.
Don't attach gay
Mike
shit to
is a legend.
Can
but
we
at
just
the
have
same
one
time-
legendary nigga?
but at
One?
the same-
One?
So we're gonna say
If he was white,
we're
he'd
gonna
be
say,
valid.
We're gonna say
Oh my
R. Kelly's not a legend because he's a fucking monster.
Hold on. Mike is a legend. Don't attach him to R. Kelly. He did nothing.
R.
Okay.
Kelly was able to chill at the McDonald's unbothered.
Yeah, like what are you saying?
Mike can't do that.
Even opening that conversation, you're attaching these two. There's no comparison. R.
Okay,
Kelly
that's
was
a fact.
committing crimes.
Yes.
Mike wasn't, nigga. He didn't do nothing gay. He didn't do nothing wrong. Don't do that, my nigga. It's unfair, son. If he was white, he'd be
Let's
valid.
Committing crime.
let's not
Like-
speed past the fact that kids were in the house.
He was dead wrong.
Yeah.
But if there was a crime, why you ain't lock him up? Why you ain't do nothing to him?
I think
Pop
they
on him.
tried.
There was no crime, nigga. If he was white, you'll be like, yeah, Mike is the man. Not fair, my nigga.
If-
you crazy.
If he was white,
If it was
I would say
if
it's
it was Matthew
cool.
Jackson, he would have been
Wait.
lit.
Wait,
What's wrong with you, my nigga?
Wait, so let's say tomorrow,
Matthew Jackson.
niggas interview Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is like, oh yeah, it's cool to sleep in bed with kids.
He never slept
Oh,
in the
yes,
bed. We
but-
proved this already. He did not sleep in his. He was never
So
in the
there
bed
wasn't,
with children.
so there
no,
wasn't an interview
No.
where the nigga sat in a tree and said, yeah, it's cool to sleep in bed with kids.
No, never said that.
It's loving. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
That's what he
I don't
said.
remember
That's
that.
funny.
Can
but it
niggas
didn't
look
happen.
it up? Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
that's funny.
He sat in a fucking
Sitting in the tree saying anything is funny.
Yes.
He shouldn't have been in the tree.
He climbed the tree and sat
But
and
he-
did an interview in
And that's
the tree.
Now that's funny. I remember that, right? He's chasing bubbles. First of all, put some context on him, my nigga. He's trying to get his boy bubbles back. That's why he's in the tree. Fact. That's why he was in the tree. However, he said nothing about sleeping in the bed with kids.
Yo, and
First of all, I'm not
nothing-
going to keep arguing about
To
Mike. my nigga.
be a grown man in your 40s And climb a tree, you type athletic.
What? I'm not climbing the tree.
That's the takeaway?
I just thought about that. I was like, you type
Yeah,
athletic to do that.
If Mike was here, he would have fucked you up. That's what he's saying, long story short. Like, Mike would have beat you the fuck up. Facts. Hands lightning fast.
Like Bernard Whitaker here.
5'10", 130, magical, son. We have to jump Mike.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, just set a
featherweight.
10-year-old loose and he
Mad elusive. Nah,
Mad-
see?
mad
see?
distracted.
Come on, man. Come on. Why are attaching
So he didn't, wait. So he did not.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.